Alright, ladies and jelly molds, it's Mysterious JG, and we're back to more of Let's Play Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty. Our last video went over an hour, and I'd said the video previous to that, I hate it when it goes over an hour. Or rather, the beginning of that last video, I talked about how the video before that gone over an hour. But the mission itself took less than an hour, but we had all the chat to do up front and the chat to do at the back. Now we're ready to jump right in to a new mission. The Ash World of Char is our final destination in this game. Our final plot missions where we go after the Queen of Blades, Sarah Kerrigan, aka just Kerrigan, will take place on Char. So we've got approximately 2 more missions on the whole Michael Horner, let's get that Arcturus Manx bastard plotline, plus a bonus mission along that plotline. And we're going to do them because, you know, I'm trying to show you guys everything. We've already played through both versions of some of the missions where there's a split branching decision point. Although I've also told you that the decision you make doesn't really matter in any of those. But we're going to go through and we're going to do these missions so that you can see them. Also so that we can gain extra, you know, credits or whatever they're called. The money in this game. The Protoss and Zerg research we get will also just add up to more money. We want to buy as many upgrades and possibly even mercenary contracts as we can before we head towards the endgame missions on the hellscape that is Char. Now, when I played through this game and also through Heart of the Swarm, I'd never actually read through the manual for the original Starcraft, so I remember having thought that it was kind of lame that the Zerg are suddenly given this home planet other than Char that they came from, because we'll be hearing about that a little bit in Heart of the Swarm, which talks more about the Zerg. But as it turns out, and this was brought to my attention by Grimace LP of the original Starcraft, but certainly he's not responsible for the backstory. All that backstory stuff where I was like, man, it seems like they're really doing a lot of retconning. It was all there, it just doesn't all necessarily come out in detail as part of the Starcraft story. Especially the sections of story that are told from the perspective of the Terrans. Because the Terrans really don't know that much about the Protoss and the Zerg and their, you know, eternal conflict. So it's kind of interesting, and I don't know why I'm talking about it now, other than the fact that I had some Mountain Dew. So maybe I'm a bit gabbier than normal. But hopefully that will also mean that I'm actually talking instead of just getting absorbed into the gameplay as I do sometimes. And hopefully it'll be an easy enough mission, Valhalla, since we really should have done this before we did that last mission for Valerian Minsk. The Valhalla mission, I'm hoping it's relatively easy, but we'll find out. Valhalla is a top-secret Dominion research center hidden on a small moon orbiting Sigmaris Prime. That's no moon, it's a space station. Hundreds of vehicles and weapon systems have undergone final testing here, including the Viking multi-role combat walker and the Minotaur-class battlecruiser. Well, we have Minotaur-class battlecruisers, which we may in fact even use in this mission. The Viking multi-role combat walker, too. I wonder what awesome new weapon the Dominion is developing now.
The decrypted adjutant contains records proving Manx ordered the massacre on Tarsonis.
Pretty cool.
Now we just need to broadcast those records. Mirahan gave us a tip that might help. The Dominion is unveiling a new war machine called the Odin on Korhal. If we hijack the Odin, we can use it to gain access to the UNN studios and broadcast the records of Manx war crimes. The Odin is currently in the testing facility on Valhalla.
The Odin is also very, very cool. We'll get 120k credits and plus 3 Zerg research. That will add up to however many credits that adds up to, I don't know. Ultimately, this mission alone probably will not allow us to buy one of the more expensive upgrades. But, you know, certainly it will allow us to buy some mercenary contracts or something. I'm saving up my credits. I haven't spent them all yet. Because, well, I mean, I'll see what it costs to upgrade wraiths, although I doubt I'll use them, but I could. They can attack land and air, so they're very useful in that respect. But I try to stay away from the units that you can't use in multiplayer. I don't play multiplayer really at all, but I occasionally get together with Bobo the Vulture and his friend Lagman. It's been a long time actually, but when I do that, I don't want to be depending on units that I don't have access to in multiplayer, so who knows, maybe someday I can talk Grimmeth into trying out StarCraft 2. Probably be an easier sell than some of the other games. But I think Blizzard missed their window of opportunity with him. Anyway, that's 2 Grimmeth mentions in one video, so let's stop doing that and get on with our mission.
Our team's in position. We're ready to steal the Odin. You absolutely sure about this, sir?
Yep. Tychus is definitely our best man for this kind of job.
Or just hope he
does
doesn't
get a
lose the
little
ring.
excited in combat. We're gonna need to keep up with him once the fighting starts.
If he can actually commandeer the Odin, it's vital that we take out all the Dominion bases in the area. Hopefully we can block all transmissions long enough for him to do that.
Cool. Yeah.
We can't risk word of this getting back to Core Hall.
How much do we know about this Odin?
It's named
It's
after
an experimental
some Norse
super
dude.
heavy siege walker designed for prolonged frontline combat. Very powerful.
Great. Even Tychus can't wreck it then.
Here they
I
go.
didn't say it wasn't. It was not fragile, boss.
Go, go, go!
Move, move, move. Go, go, go. Now, what makes this... One of the things that makes this interesting... Oh, wraiths can still cloak. Well, I guess that makes sense. And they really do want us to use wraiths in this one. I think we might bypass that and try to use battlecruisers. Battlecruisers can do anything wraiths can do. They can attack air and ground. I got their upgrades, so they're more powerful. I'd have to remember to use their shields, but their other upgrade, which gives them like splash damage with their anti-air attack, that's going to be a passive boost. I don't need to do anything to take advantage of that. But I always on this one, depending on whether I've got science vessels yet at this point, either have a science vessel, well, you'll see the Odin when he gets it. I'll have science vessels following things around to do repairs, or even an SCV. So the nice thing about wraiths is that they can cloak, but I believe we're going to be running into a lot of missile turrets, and they can get pretty easily overwhelmed. So we're going to try to do it with battlecruisers. But what's going to make this mission interesting is that Tychus is a hero unit that we do not control. He will go into combat on his own. And unlike some of the other Blizzard games like Warcraft 3, or even Starcraft 2, Heart of the Swarm, where you have hero units that can be resurrected, Tychus dies, he dies. He will run off without our, support.
Go, go, go! Roger
I
that.
was waiting to see if he would maybe
Orders received.
stay back for once.
This ain't a stealth mission anymore, ladies. Bring it loud and fast. Outstanding.
He does enhanced damage. He's a powerful, souped-up Marine. So he should be okay, but if we just let him wander off and the medic gets way ahead of the medics, we're in trouble.
Oh, you ain't keeping me from that monster. Don't provoke me. Armed and
It's
ready.
actually a really good idea to keep him ahead of our troops so we don't lose them. But we can't let him die.
You gonna give me
I'm really
orders?
hoping that we could slow that process down a bit.
Hot damn. I can't wait to get inside that thing and tear this place up.
No, it's Aquamarine now.
Hold your position, Tychus. Let us get a support force up there to cover you.
Tychus? Tychus? His name is Finlay, and he loves to fight.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Damn it, Tychus. Stand down. Can you read me?
He's got it stuck on transmit, sir. He can't hear us at all.
Dumbass.
Defenses are coming online at the Dominion bases.
Wonderful. Get our base set up ASAP. We'll just have to follow him in and hope he doesn't get too crazy.
See, I liked it when
Oh, my kitten.
he used to call us commander and just like talk to us or something. Yeah, so we gotta get our base up and running ASAP because he is gonna run off and get himself killed.
What's going on? Ah! Big job, huh?
So he's over here. We're over here. We're gonna need to get our base up and running.
Who
We are going to need some stationary defenses, so luckily they do a little bit of the work for us. What is that? Oh, we gotta find Loki.
Sir, I'm picking up Dominion battle cruisers on an intercept course with the Odin.
That's not good.
Hey, Hotshot, you want these Wraith fighters now? They'll take down a battle cruiser easy.
That's good.
You can build more at a starport.
FTV ready.
Go ahead, Command.
The Wraiths are good at anti-air more than they are anti-ground, but they can do both.
Bad news.
You're so confused. Oh wait, that's not it.
Yes, sir.
So what's the plan now, Commander? Trash them bases, right?
No, wait the...
Give me orders?
Back off for a minute,
Jimmy.
dumbass.
Partner?
Oh, that's right.
Can you
He
hear
doesn't
me?
know he's stuck on transmit. He's dumb.
Well, if you ain't gonna tell me not to have a little fun, I'm gonna have a little fun. Oh, here I go.
Our allies are being
He's
attacked.
getting himself killed.
You want some of this? Boom.
Oh, boom, 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 boom. So we need to get a science vessel or two following him as soon as possible. Then we can start trying to add support forces to help him out with combat. This is also a mission where, because he wanders off and does stuff on his own, if you want to get the bonus objectives, you need to move fast and ensure engineering bay. We can't build half of our towers. We need to get ground units going that can collect up these tissue samples that he wants and whatever
Our
else.
allies are being attacked. Add-on
What the?
complete.
Oh, my Wraiths all got killed. They killed my Wraiths while I was just watching. Oh, fudge. Okay, so while I was setting up my base, all my Wraiths died. So that's...
Go ahead.
That happened. That's nice.
Our allies are being
Explorer
attacked.
reporting.
He needs to get over there and support our friend. He's already half dead.
They're all over me. Stand it by. Go, go, go!
Okay, so this is a science vessel should help. The problem is the Odin is really powerful, but it's pretty awful against.
Our allies are being attacked.
It's fairly awful against air units. It can defend itself somewhat, but its air attack is pretty weak.
Transmit orders.
Reporting in.
He followed me home. Good, I
So I can't control him. But now that we got those two guys, they should A, be able to detect anybody who comes in cloaked and attacks, and B, they will be able to actually
This better be good. Man, I need SCBs to fix some of this damage.
No.
Starting to feel a mite sluggish.
you got science vessels. You'll
Does
be
he
fine.
always talk this much, sir?
Yep, once you get him in a fight, he never shuts up.
He is kind of retarded.
Well, now that's done with. I'm gonna take me a little break. Good thing I brought me some liquid refreshment.
Woohoo! Overtime.
I do want to close up our base entrances. You never know where they're going to come from.
It's your dime.
Now that hit the spot.
So we are under
Nothing like
attack.
knocking back a cold one on top of your enemy's smoking corpses.
You guys want to repair that thing?
Big job, huh?
They're
Receiving
not repairing
headquarters.
it. Get over there and repair them.
Reporting in.
That's a bad thing. We need to
Huh?
keep him pretty much well repaired at all times, or we're gonna fail the mission.
I can't wait no longer. Here it comes.
You dumb son of a bitch, Tychus.
Go ahead.
He didn't wait until we had him repaired.
Let's see what this baby.
Oh, he ran out of energy. Okay, we're actually going to need to get an SCV repairing him full time. The science vessels aren't going to cut it. Oh, shut down his imminent.
Let's see what this baby's got.
Transmit orders.
It followed me home. Can I keep it?
Our allies are being attacked.
It followed me.
We have you on visual.
Ready to roll out. Need something blown up?
Get another guy on him.
Go ahead.
And I need to get air support to him.
Upgrade complete.
Too late. Damn it. Okay, we'll load the last checkpoint. Alright, lesson learned. Science vessels, they can't repair him. He's taken too much damage. They can't repair him fast enough. Rather, they'd run out of energy trying to keep him repaired. He's got a massive number of hit points. I'm wondering if... Okay, so now we're starting from...
Huh? What's going on? Ah! He's getting... Big job, huh? In the rear with the gear.
Okay, so what do I want to build here?
SCV ready.
I want to build this so I can get my towers going.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is basically, I'm starting over at the beginning of the mission now, guys.
Sir, I'm picking up Dominion battle cruisers on an intercept course with the Odin.
Hey, Hotshot, you want these Wraith fighters now? They'll take down a battle cruiser.
We're probably
easy. You can build more to
safe
stop
in this
for.
direction.
Our allies are being attacked.
Who wants some? By the numbers, boys. Aye, aye.
Our allies are being attacked.
Keep him a little behind.
In the rear with the gear.
So what's the plan now, Commander? Trash them bases,
I'm gonna
right?
try to ignore, just defend this entrance and hope that's okay. I might
Jimmy,
get problems later with raids.
Partner?
Yeah, I know.
Can you hear me?
You're an idiot, Tychus.
Add-on complete.
Well, if you ain't gonna tell me not to have a little fun, I'm gonna have a little fun. Oh, here I go.
And maybe, can I improve his armor and stuff?
Let's see what this baby's got.
Our allies
Okay,
are
looks
being
like I can.
attacked.
Oh, you want some of this? Boom.
Boom shakalaka. I don't have enough
Not
minerals,
enough
though.
minerals.
Okay, I just gotta stop building shit until I actually get some resources saved up. And I will have
Our
a
allies are being
constant
attacked.
drain on my minerals from him attacking stuff.
Transmit
I'm
course.
gonna try to save these guys for fighting air units. I don't want them. They got killed so fast last time because they got ahead of them. Okay.
Our allies are being attacked.
Explorer reporting.
Yeah. I'm going.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't even give a crap. Oh no, not that. This is what I... Damn it. I needed to build something here. See?
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, yeah. Reporting in. Let's go time. Roger.
Okay, so the whole idea that SCVs, or that I could do it with the science vessels, was a bad and wrong-headed idea, but now I think I'm in much better shape. I just hope this base
Our allies are being
lasts for the
attacked.
whole mission, because I don't think... I think I got more minerals
Add-on
here than
complete.
I'm used to having in some of these missions. Where my add-on complete here. Let's get a siege tank up here for defense. Don't want anything getting through over here. A new SCV is ready. I got medics who can come down here and collect this. Assuming that there isn't all sorts of
Just
new
keep me repaired, Jimmy.
monstrous defenders in here, which there may be.
War for you.
Does he always talk this much,
You're
sir?
always as big of a
Yeah,
dumbass.
once you get him in a fight, he never shuts up.
Well, now that's done with. I'm gonna take me a little break. It's a good thing I brought me some liquid refreshment.
You get a fusion core going. If I intend to build battle cruisers, and my resources aren't really coming in fast enough for that, but I'd still like to give it a shot. Matter of fact, I gotta build more SCVs.
Not enough minerals.
Trying to save resources, but it's not wise.
Now that hit the spot, there's nothing like knocking back a cold one on top of your enemy's smoking corpses.
SCV ready.
He's one messed up little dude.
Sir, you seem to have found something very interesting there. If you can bring me a sample in the lab, that would be
I
great.
sure did, Jethro.
Reporting in.
Additional supply depots required.
Now these guys...
Greetings,
I
Command.
him too. Additional supply depots are required. As I build more guys.
I can't wait no longer.
He didn't wait very long,
Here it
Tychus.
comes.
I mean, really.
Huh?
Don't act like you've been all patient and good.
It's your dime.
Our allies are being attacked.
Follow me home. Can I keep it?
Standing by.
Are they launching nukes or something? Or is that just the noise they make anytime these guys attack anything? I want to pull those wraiths back until he gets in trouble, but the SCVs and those guys should be on him all the time. You know, over here I'm trying to run a base while I micros those guys. It's sometimes difficult.
What's going on? SCV ready.
And I always like to keep the maximum number of guys on gas, which means my minerals
Our
sometimes
allies are
suffer,
being
but with
attacked.
those I just have to periodically remember to get these little 50 energy a pop workers going. And having an SCV following him around us is making a world of difference. But I do need to make sure that I'm not that worried about his weapons. But I would most certainly like to keep up with
Okay.
everyone's
Flashy
survivability.
red button. What do you do?
Yeah, this is cool.
Greetings.
Boom, baby.
Flashy red button launches like a super attack.
Now that is hot.
Standing by.
Here's where the wraiths come in. I could be cloaking them. I'm not bothering. I probably should. Especially because it doesn't take very long for them to get in trouble against a battle cruiser.
Standing by.
Okay, so now my biggest concern, oh well, there's one of them right now. I was going to say, one of my biggest concerns now, yes thank you, other applications, blah blah, is making sure that I don't
You scared me.
run out of room for
Our allies are being attacked.
my SCV die? I believe the SCV who had been repairing him is dead. So we're gonna have to get a new number one. You're my number one dad.
I'm going.
It's unfortunate, but it's not unexpected that, you know, SCV running around in the middle of a big firefight like this is gonna get killed. Matter of fact, we might want to set up another base here, to tell you the truth.
Reckon you boys will need some time to catch up. Good old Tychus be right here taking it easy.
No, don't go that way, you guys. Come around the long way. I want them to go up there and...
Just wake me up when y'all ready.
Yeah.
I reckon a small nuke ought to do it.
He's not going to actually wait for us like he would want to.
Base is under attack. Upgrade complete.
Okay, so... got some upgrades that have completed, apparently. You guys are going to overwhelm that bunker. Damn it.
You gonna give me orders?
Almost all of you surprised. That's a bit of
Big
survive.
job,
That's
huh?
a
Yo,
fudge.
This better be good. Reporting in.
Didn't go very well down here.
Light 'em up. Go ahead, Commander.
sure thing.
Transmit coordinates. Come on, Jimmy. We got heads to break.
Damn it. I got resources coming in fast enough. I'm just...
Standing by.
Our allies are being
Where's
attacked.
that happening?
Bad news.
Let's see what this baby's got. This better be good.
Pulled them away at exactly the wrong time, too, because they got overwhelmed here.
Ah! You scared me. Yes, sir.
Our allies are being attacked.
Is the Odin okay? The Odin's okay for right now.
Armed and ready.
I have no idea what that is. Can you bring me a sample in the lab? Maybe something good will come of it.
And maybe something horrible will come of it.
Our allies are being attacked.
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
Fueled up, ready to go. Give us your... Go ahead.
In the rear with the gear.
Gangway, coming through.
Woohoo! Overtime.
Our allies are
Now,
being
can we-
attacked.
Finally get on to what I was going to do as far as building some of these guys as support.
Standing by.
The Wraiths got wiped out in a super fast hurry. Only got 2 of them left.
Light 'em up. Want some of this? Let's see what this baby's
Damn
got.
it!
Go ahead.
Armed and ready.
Receiving headquarters.
Reporting in. Time to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
You got a bubble gun, buddy.
Boom, baby. Transmit coordinates.
Okay, I need to get more than one
Bad news.
guy over here to keep an eye on him. The SCVs that are sent to protect him are going to die. That's pretty much a given.
This is gonna hurt you
You scared me. Armed and ready.
Okay, so finding the last devourer sample should be pretty simple. Making sure we get the Loki is a little bit more difficult. I tend to miss it.
Our allies are being attacked.
Now I got battle cruisers going to back up, so we should be in much better shape against future enemy battle cruisers. The Odin is still taking damage very rapidly. It does a lot of damage and has a lot of hit points, but it's also like kind of fragile. And Tychus is not really being that smart about how it uses it.
Can I keep it?
I'm not going to worry about upgrading infantry weapons. We're not using them enough.
Our allies are being attacked.
Patching you through. Motorize the area.
Three bases down. Maybe the convict has his uses after
No,
all.
he doesn't. He's useless. He's coming really, really close to screwing things up, but not quite managing it.
I think I'll take me another breather. You better get some backup ready for me, Jimmy.
Yeah, we're on it. You dumb son of a bitch. I'm gonna save now because A, I want to reach down there and grab myself a drink, and B, although like I said, I abhor save loading, but at this point, my biggest concern now, we figured out that you can't just send, even though we got the Zerg tech, that means that he can, you know, by mechanical units regenerate health. And even though science vessels repair mechanical units, they just run out of energy too fast. We need to keep SCVs with the Odin or it'll get destroyed. Pardon me. That's some fine LPing right there. Big long breaks for me to take a drink, yeah. I'm saving at this point because my fear now is that because we don't control Tychus, we will not have the option to pull back and wait while we seek out the bonus objectives. So I need to make sure that we're on top of that.
You reckon these Dominion boys will put up a fight this time? I ain't barely broke a sweat.
Shut the fuck up, Tychus. You keep getting yourself killed. We keep having to change tactics to try to keep your dumbass alive. It's not been that much fun. Now we should be keeping all of our energy.
Abandon ship.
There's the Loki we have to destroy, so that's one of our objectives.
What's our target?
Need something destroyed?
Yes, Commander.
Okay. You're annoying us.
Motorize the area.
Upgrade complete.
You're interfering with our ability to get over here and support our buddy that we love and care about so much. Okay, so we found Loki and it was right in here. And no, I didn't cheat. I didn't know exactly where it was, but yes, I did vaguely remember where it was. So there's a reason I was able to find it so quickly. I will give you that one.
Here we go.
Means we got one more
I'm hitting my stride now.
devourer tissue sample. I'm gonna go ahead and try to take out the Loki right now, but
Vespine geyser exhausted.
you know, Vespian Geyser is exhausted, so that could be a problem eventually.
Our allies are being attacked.
We've all got our shields up.
Want some of this?
SCVs are all destroyed. Loki is not going down easy.
Let's see what this baby's got.
Yeah, this is actually going really poorly. We probably need to come over here and, well, son of a bitch. The SCVs got killed. Yeah, save load, I know, but I pulled my guys away to go take care of the Loki. It looks like we're going to need to do that during a rest period, and I started doing them right near the end of a rest period. So we could go back and carefully fight our way back to this point. I know I usually think save load is kind of a form of cheating. I'll save load all day long if I'm just playing the game for myself. When I'm recording, I like to avoid it, because I like to show you I played through the mission in one shot and did it. All I'm saying here is that I could replay through the whole thing, get back to that roughly that point, or I could just load. Because what I did there, which I wouldn't do again, is I tried to take care of that bonus objective with the Loki, and I pulled my guys away, and I think what I'm going to have to do is just find a different time to take care of the Loki.
Huh? Gotcha.
This better be good.
I'm in deep.
Base is under attack.
You reckon these Dominion boys will put up a fight this time? I ain't barely broke a sweat.
See, he's getting ready to attack.
What's going on?
Our problems included the fact that
You hailed?
we ran into a siege tank that took out... Siege tank took out the SCVs.
Whatever that means.
I'll probably get an SCV, maybe one of the gas ones over here. Do some repairs.
Well,
Upgrade complete.
engage.
Or I just, you know what, I need to have more battlecruisers before I go after the Loki. This is the mean motherfucker, as the kids say. Maybe I could go after it right now. Oh no, I need to wait till I got more. I'm just gonna have to wait. Because he's going again.
I'm hitting my stride now.
In the rear with the...
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
Big job, huh?
Our allies are being attacked. Our SCVs
Get over there and
are under
help.
attack.
SCVs are dead by now. SCVs are dead. Need to get rid of the battle cruiser before it can do any more damage. Alphox Terror is online, that's nice.
Mineral field depleted.
Now I can get 2 more SCVs on him.
Big job, huh?
Our allies are being attacked. Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh, well, the SCVs grabbed something.
I can't wait to dig into that. Scientifically, I mean. I'm not going to eat it.
That would be weird. Probably have considered sending a medic with the SCVs, but you know. I got more guys on the way. No, I don't.
You gonna give me orders? You want some of this?
Bitch.
Time to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
So this could be a mistake. These guys could get attacked before I can get them really going, but...
We could use some help here. Boom, baby.
Where does it hurt?
SCV ready.
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
Those splash damage causing things should be helping here, but I don't know if they really are. SCVs managed to survive. I'm a little surprised. Pleasantly surprised, I'd say. Most of the Dominion bases are gone.
Commencing bombardment.
SCV ready.
Who called in the fleet?
This is gonna get tricky. I'm detecting battle cruisers at the next base.
Yeah, I know.
And the Odin doesn't have strong anti-air capabilities.
Scramble more wraiths from the starport. If we have enough, we can handle those battle cruisers.
I got battle cruisers to handle the battle cruisers.
Now that was fun. Don't worry, old buddy. I'll give you some time to catch up.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about you. Well, hold on.
Those Dominion eggheads really thought of everything. Pardon me a moment.
Damn, I lost one of them. Oh, missile pods aren't passive. I thought missile pods were passive.
There we go.
Damn it, man.
You ready yet?
Oh, this sucks.
Huh? Well, butter. Ah! You scared me!
I've got less of these guys than before because of...
Okay.
Oh, shit. We got killed crossing over there. That would be a perfect moment to save load, but...
Go ahead.
Where you at? Go in here and grab some of this stuff.
Who called in the fleet?
Yeah, whatever.
Obviously lost one of my guys.
I hope you're reading this, Jimmy, because I'm heading for the last base now.
Our allies are being attacked.
You want some of this?
Come on, finish off the Loki, just so I can feel like I did all the little missions that you don't need to do. Loki is a lot harder to kill in this than it was in
Mineral field depleted.
The Odin is in range. Fire the Yamato cannon.
Oh, fudge.
Now that ain't fair.
We do not want the thing taking hits from the Yamato cannon. We lost our SCVs who were repairing them, so let's get you guys down there to keep them repaired. Still got all of our science vessels, fortunately. We took care of our optional objectives. That's good. I mean, we're supposed to be able to do this with raids, so with battle cruisers, we really ought to be able to keep up with it.
How exciting!
Let's see. Time to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Stuff. Luckily over here, it seems like they've got too much stuff attacking them for them to be able to try to attack us, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Hello there. Now, how'd I miss this button with a skull on it?
Good question, man. How did you miss that? Oh, here's this, like, it's got a nuclear launch detector.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
You're in for a world of pain.
I'll show you new worlds of pain. Here we are, folks. This is what we want the Odin for. What's up, believe we done it. Woo! Didn't go as smoothly as I might have liked. A little bit of save load.
Excellent. With the Odin secured, we can hit the UNN complex on Core Hall and make our broadcast.
Hey, can you hear me, Captain? Maybe next time you'll trust old Tychus with a little bit of mayhem.
That's about all I trust you with, Tychus.
Wings of Liberty hard. Yeah, I'm pretty hard. Woo! So, 30 minutes, not too bad. I mean, there was some save loading. The big problem with this mission is, of course, you can't control Tychus. Now, if you had the option of attacking when you were ready and holding back, they gave us enough minerals at our base to actually get through. And honestly, I feel like his breaks were shorter. Somebody could go through and actually time it and find out. I feel like his breaks between attacks were shorter on hard. And that was the biggest difference between hard and normal, excuse me. If we actually controlled the Odin, as we will in the next mission, and we could wait and only attack when we were ready, that would have been pretty easy. Because we could have made sure he was repaired and he didn't aggro more than he could handle. Because we couldn't do it, we had to keep up with him. And it would have been even easier if we didn't have to deal with the other stuff. On normal mode, the Loki is really not that difficult to deal with. Kicking Asgard, destroying normal. Keeping his health, preventing it from dropping below 30, I could have done that. And if I wasn't worried about getting the Loki, it would have been a lot easier. The biggest problem is that you come across siege tanks that will kill the SCV, so you need to send new siege tanks out to repair them. But you don't want to just have a ton of siege tanks on them, because they'll all get killed. So you have to send them out periodically to replace. And if you keep Wraiths, or in my case, I went with battle cruisers. I thought the missile pods were passive. They're not. I'm a little annoyed now. Because my whole thing was I really thought it would be nice to have a passive anti-air boost, but since I don't have that and they've got limited energy, I'm now trying to decide between all of these different things. Yamato cannon, missile pods, and whatnot. So the missile pods might have been wasted because I probably won't be using them that much. But no, still, if I hadn't tried to pull all these battle cruisers, I need to get a big enough group of anti-air firing stuff to kill the Loki. And maybe killing the Loki with flyers was a bad idea. Maybe it would have been easier to kill with Marines. I don't know. But trying to take out the Loki, which was just much tougher to kill than it was on normal mode, made that a little bit more challenging. Because I had to pull the guys who were acting as support off of Tychus. And Tychus was going to keep on marching without them. And that's where that last load came from. He marched off and got himself killed while I was trying to fight the Loki. So, all in all, yeah, did have a little save load, but it was all a learning experience. On normal, none of these things would have been a problem, but on hard, unless I had like 5 of them following around, science vessels are not going to be enough to keep them healed, and you are not going to have time to kill the Loki unless you've got a really big force that can do it quickly, without keeping him on his own, isolated and in danger for a long time. So we got all the Zerg research. We got the bonus for the Loki. We did what I wanted to do. So let's continue. No, that mission would have been a cakewalk if you actually had control of the Odin. The Odin is really powerful, but no unit in this game can just march off by itself and not get killed. Everything needs support. So it's 1914 shipboard time. Do you know where your children are?
Well, you fought real good out there, Tychus. Your time in the freezer didn't dull your edge.
Here's a lollipop.
Well, fear and violence always did bring out the best in me.
Crazy Rasta friend.
Have to admit, we always did make a good team.
Yeah. Well, that was until I went to prison and you went legit.
We made a good team whenever we had our hands on a giant super weapon. Remember them days? Yeah. Oh, good. Actual conversation with Tosh. I really wish Tosh was a bigger presence in the follow-up. Not that we play as the Terrans in Heart of the Swarm, but it just bothers me that he's basically not even there, because they don't know whether you're going to kill him or not.
Ever wonder why Minks don't just send him ghosts to kill ya? You've been a thorn in his side for a long time.
Assassinating me just turned me into a martyr. He'd never be rid of me then.
Yep.
He needs to kill my
The legend of
reputation
Jim
first.
Raynor, the man who
Very
says,
good.
"Hey man."
You think clearly despite your hate for him. Of course it's...
Damn it, I didn't mean to click that, I'm sorry. No, but, we'll go back and listen to it now again, but, no, it's like, if Raynor were to die, he'd become a symbol more powerful than any man, and legions of people would march on Augustgrad saying, "Hey, man! We got your rebellion packed in, nice and tight."
Ever wonder why minks don't just send him ghosts to
Ever
kill
wonder
ya?
what those little plastic things at the end of
Side
shoelaces
for
are
a
called?
long time.
Assassinating me just turned me into a martyr. He'd never be rid of me then. He needs to kill my reputation first.
Very good. You think clearly despite your hate for
Let
him.
the hate flow
His
through you.
patience has got limits too.
His patience
Tread careful, Mr.
has
Raynor.
limits.
Someone on this ship is already working for Minsk. I can feel it.
You don't think it could be the guy that Minsk let out of prison and in the introductory cinematic told him that freedom has its price, do you? Could it be that guy? It's not that I'm spoiling the story. They tell you in the opening cinematic that Tychus was let go by Minsk for mysterious reasons. Oh well. No. Minsk's patience has its limits, as does his talents. Careful, old man. Go to bed, old man. Sorry. Having a little, cave dwellers moment there. If I say something you don't understand, it's probably Mystery Science Theater reference.
You came to the right place.
That's my in-game avatar. In multiplayer, this is like the coolest face I could unlock was this guy's face. And though he never says anything, got him. The wraparound sunglasses, he's cool somehow. Alright, Tychus, what you got to say, buddy?
So how does the Odin rate as a fighting machine?
Brother, it is the single greatest creation
It's the greatest
in
finest
the
ever,
history
brother.
of mankind.
Finest ever.
Striding around and dispensing righteous fury.
Brother.
Just about brought a tear to my
It's
eye.
incredible, dude. It's a great machine, big man.
You just let me know when I can take it out for another spin.
You'll get your chance soon enough, old buddy. Don't you worry.
Ooh, yeah. You get your chance, brother. You'll get to take it for another spin, big man. You're gonna get to beat up lots of people, dude.
This is Kate Lockwell reporting from UNN headquarters on Core Hall. Let's go to Donnie Vermillion on special assignment.
Kate, I'm very pleased to be talking to General Horace
Another guy who never takes
General,
off his armor.
I understand that Dominion forces will soon be showing off their newest weapon, the Odin war machine.
That's correct, Donnie. We'll show the Odin on the streets of Core Hall itself, with full coverage from your fine network.
General, Kate Lockwell here. I've heard rumblings about some sort of logistics trouble with the Odin's debut.
Now, Kate...
It's true, Kate. The Odin was delayed in shipping, and we briefly lost communication with...
Listen, General Warfield, you don't answer her questions unless I want you to.
So we can go ahead with the unveiling.
You heard it here first. The Dominion unveiling new weapons of destruction on the streets of Core Hall.
What is wrong with that woman? Tell her not to interrupt my interviews.
Let's just go. Go live.
Your
Fuck it.
boy Horner is actually pulling this off. Gotta say, I'm mighty impressed.
Is he seeing anybody? I like him a lot. Okay, let's go see if we got... Let's check our credits. 455. Let's look at the research terminal. 30,000 acquired. Let's go back. 485. So we do have to see that terminal periodically. Gotcha. I'm go to the I'm not gonna buy any upgrades because, well, all we got is the Wraith, and I wasn't planning to. This is not the upgrade terminal, JG. Wake up. Let's talk to our good friend Swan. Hey there, man.
So Swan, what are the chances we can build something like that Odin?
Real tough.
You nuts?
Chick.
No way we've got the facilities for mass-producing hardware.
You're building fucking battle cruisers, two at a time.
Build anything, Swan.
Cute. All right, forget the scale. I'm gonna figure it out, don't you worry.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'll come up with something a damn sight more practical than that showpiece. You see if I don't.
I'm gonna come up with something that's kind of the same thing, but nowhere near as cool. Wait for it. So there's the Wraith. Here's this steeple. Open the door, and there's all the people. You get 100 extra energy. You can get evade. This is an interesting one. Race evade 20% of incoming attacks while cloaked. Put those two together and they're pretty damn good against missile turrets. But, you know, they only survive 1 out of every 5 attacks, but still. Not bad. But I don't think I'm going to use them. I've got battle cruisers. Battle cruisers are obviously a lot more expensive, but they do everything rates do except cloak. And to be honest with you guys, the last couple of missions, the toughest mission in the game is kind of a turtling mission. You need to guard yourself. Protect your emotions. Guard your emotions, then guard your summoner. The last toughest mission of the game, well in theory it's the toughest mission of the game, and probably on hard mode it'll be a hell of a lot more difficult than I remember being on normal, I'm sure. But the last mission of the game is you having to hold against an infinite force for a set amount of time, just like we did with the Protoss earlier. And for that one, you don't need cloaked units. You need... cloaked units are good for going in and like striking and stuff. We don't need that, really. We need units that just have firepower. So we keep the battle cruisers far enough back that the ranged units can't get to them without getting past the bunkers and shit first. The cloaking and evading is not going to be a big thing. The only thing we need cloaking for is, depending on which path we choose, we might be in a position where we need to take care of Nidus worms that pop up behind the Zerg lines. And in those cases, cloaked banshees are probably our best bet. So let's hit the bridge. We don't have any communiques coming in from Valerian because we're really not even supposed to have talked to him until after we finish this plotline. Let's check with our buddy Manwar.
Sir, when Tychus came back aboard the ship, I had the techs run a scan on him.
He's insane. In the membrane.
You need to get a hobby.
Seriously, sir. His suit contains a sophisticated transponder. If it receives the correct code, it'll shut down all his major organs. That suit is a death trap.
He's got a gun to his head.
And who's got their finger on the trigger?
Mengsk.
Mobius?
Mengsk!
What have you gotten yourself into?
Tychus, you crazy son of a bitch. Oh, Master Ninja, will you ever learn? Sorry. No, seriously, it's like, Matt, you need a hobby. Why don't you like Tychus? He likes you. Tychus likes you. Why can't you guys be friends? Alright. All silliness aside, it's time to save our... I don't even remember who Alfox Terror is. Is that Lagman's little brother? Is that one of the guys that I played like one time with at a LAN party and did a horrible job and don't even really know any of them outside of that one event? I don't know. But it's definitely time to end this video. When we come back, we're gonna finish the Sticking It to Mengsk campaign on the planet Core Hall. And our new unit that we'll get there is the Odin. Or sorry, we have the Odin. Our new unit is going to be something called the Thor. Odin, Loki, Thor. Sense in the pattern here? We don't have any kind of research reward here, but there is a special mission we can unlock here. And I remember this one as being fun and easy on normal mode. Not so sure how it's going to play out on hard mode, but we're going to find out together in the next video. I'm the Mysterious JG. I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching. And when we return, we are closing in on the end of Let's Play StarCraft 2 Liberty. See you next time.